Well, good morning, Pilgrim. On this beautiful Sunday morning, Trinity Sunday today in church. Today I'm going to read from 1 John 4, 7 through 12. God is love. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is from God. Whoever loved has been born of God and knows God. Anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. In this, the love of God was made manifest among us, that God sent his only Son into the world so that we might live through him. In this is love, not that we have loved God, but that he loved us and sent his Son to be the propitiation for our sin. He died for us. He died for you, me. Be loved. Be loved. If God so loved us, we also ought to love one another. No one has ever seen God. If we love one another, God abides in us, and his love is perfected in us. Love. Such a huge, gigantic thing is love. So powerful is love. Psalm 31:23. O love the Lord, all ye his saints. Christ's love to us we sometimes guess at, but it is so far beyond our thoughts, our reasonings, our praises, and our apprehension too. In the sweetest moments of our most spiritual ecstasy, who can tell it? Oh, how he loved us. When Jesus wept at the grave of Lazarus, the Jews exclaimed with surprise, "Behold, behold, how he loved him." Verily, you might say the like with deeper emphasis. There was nothing in you to make him love you, or me for that matter, but he'd left heaven's throne for you and for me. As he came down the celestial hills, methinks the angels said, "Oh, how he loved him." When he lay in the manger an infant, they gathered round and said, "Oh, how he loves." But when they saw him sweating in the garden, when he was put into the crucible and began to be melted in the furnace, then indeed the spirits above began to know how much he loved us. Oh, Jesus, my sweet Jesus, when I saw thee mocked, when I saw thee spat upon, when I see thy dear cheeks become a reservoir for all the filth and spittle of unholy mouths, when I see thy back rent with knotted whips, when I behold thy honor and thy life both trailing in the dust, when I see thee charged with madness, with treason, with blasphemy, when I behold thy hands and the feet pierced, thy body stripped naked and exposed, oh my Jesus, when I see thee hanging on the cross between heaven and earth, in torments dire and excruciating, when I hear thee cry, "I thirst," and see the vinegar thrust to thy lips, when I hear thy direful cry, my God, why hast thou forsaken me?" My spirit is compelled to say, how he loves, oh how he loves, oh how he loves us. Pilgrim, how cold and hard-hearted we must be ever to question the Lord's love toward us, his children. Well, God bless Pilgrim. Have a blessed day.